for today's cup of coffee.
Cup of coffee. What?
We're in celebration. I'm in celebration. I survived.
Yeah. Hilo's okay. He's just a little sick.
Yeah. We're recording this on Thursday. It is the last day of November, so it'll come out first day of December. Yeah.
Update on Milo's ass. He's healed up.
We did get Hilo to the vet, and it's like, because we've been busy all day, it's like, and solar storm, yeah. So
it's messing with all of us.
It's messing with everybody. And what's interesting is the fear porn about the solar storm.
They have happened for thousands of years.
There's been a sun. It's when you
Literally.
don't have that many that, I'd rather not have a Maunder minimum, which is the Ice Age.
People have been predicting that. I really don't want to go through that shit. I don't want to freeze to death, and I don't want to burn to death.
Yeah. And it's like, it's just, reading the news this week has been...
It's been a journey.
Oh, my God. Just mental exhaustion.
Can we say the news that happened locally?
No, not until that is officially released to the public. I would rather not.
Was it not?
No.
I thought it was on the news.
It just the event. No names, no nothing. No, very hush-hush.
No, I was just going to say what happened.
No, we'll wait. We'll wait till another cup. We'll focus on this one. But it was one of those, kid got his teeth cleaned.
I did.
So that was good. And then, so it was a matter of having to go to the wall of Mart. Because kid is still with the kidney stones. Now, he does have urologist appointment tomorrow.
Am I pissing blood? Yes. Did y'all need to know this on a beautiful Friday morning? Nah.
And it's, so he wasn't feeling well, and so it's a matter of bobbing and weaving and adjusting schedules.
That was fun.
It was, but it's like, God love him. It's like, I've been very concerned about you. When I'm doing it, I know what's going on. When you're doing it, that's totally different for me. So, kid stayed in the car while I went through the wall of Mart.
Yeah.
Our picture today, those are the people of Walmart.
Yep. Very beautiful.
I'm the one that's got the hoodie on. That's me.
Yep.
And oh my God.
AI generated.
Yeah. Well, we all may be AI generated.
Why don't you just stand in the middle of Walmart and take a photo? Just general photo.
No, I don't want that used against me in court someday. I really don't. For whatever reason that somebody's like, she was there on this date at this time. Of course, the store cameras, they know all that. And I try not to think about it because it freaks me out.
I could take it.
No.
Post it from a sock account.
No.
And then send it to you via link.
There's a reason I don't like pictures of me. I don't like, never have, just don't.
It ain't gonna be of you, it's just general.
Well, going back to the solar storm. Now, there is a lady that's on YouTube, and I think I had spoken to Dr. Oh my goodness. I can't remember what her last name is. Dr. S. That's what I was calling her, because it's an unusual, it's a 4-letter last name. It's
Sixies?
No, that's more than 4 letters. Let me see if I can find
I didn't hear
right
the
quick.
number count on that. I'm sorry.
4. Just 4. And she's really good. And she's the one, I had talked about her a week or so ago. And she's, whatever it is, they study solar storms. It's not just her. There are several of them. SCOV, or it's SKOV. So that's one of those names. Tamitha Scove, maybe
Okay.
Scove.
Okay, let's go.
And she seems like a very nice lady, and I will put a link to her channel if I remember it.
Mm-hmm.
And so yesterday, I caught it when she was doing a live stream when she was talking about these solar storms. And you get a lot of people that they freak out because they don't understand some of these things. And that this one is supposed to be significant. And that the main part of it, a big portion of it was supposed to hit today on Thursday.
Yep.
The bigger portion is supposed to hit on Friday, which is December the 1st.
Shit.
And
not prepared.
In discussing this, and as far as historically Carrington event, and it was where there was a coronal mass ejection, a CME, which had when it hit the Earth, not the plasma, but the solar storm, that it had, like, they still had telegraphs. It had blown the wires off of the poles.
Damn.
It had sort of fried the telegraph machines.
Yeah.
And so, looking at these things and studying them historically, because with the internet now, it doesn't necessarily have to get all the way down to Earth level. It could get to satellite level.
Yeah, that is very true.
And
it can mess a lot of shit up.
It could, which could mess up a lot of stuff here on the Earth.
So is that why everybody's freaking out?
Well, you've always got this, like I said, you've always got the fear porn people. And as far as this being, a kill shot, no, it's not. She said that it was not. But there were a couple of us during the live stream that had questioned about the Carrington event, and somebody was, and why is you're required to have a certain number of jerks in any kind of live stream that you're attending?
Right.
And anyhow, somebody's like,
people
well,
need
not
to boot
even
them.
Close. And I'm like, okay, the magnetosphere around the Earth is totally different now than it was at the time of the Carrington event.
Mm-hmm. That is very true.
That person shut up after that because it was something that they hadn't taken into account. Because none of us knows how any of this shit works.
Right.
But the question is, brains, bodies, there is a form of electricity there. Mm-hmm. It is biochemical.
So what is it doing to us?
Exactly. What is it doing to us?
It's messing us up. That's what's happening.
And that there were several of us that when you do have the solar storms, that it can cause an increase in like fibromyalgia pain. It can cause some people to have migraines. And so I've been questioning for quite a few years now some of the other effects. If somebody has a mental health issue, can that increase brain fog? Can it, there's a lot of things we don't know.
We don't
even know as far as the electrical wiring in our houses. Yes, these are insulated wires, but that's not insulating all of the vibration and frequency. We don't know what that is truly doing to us.
Right. We really don't. I don't know if people have really taken a lot of this shit into consideration.
No, I don't think they have. Well, that's just like the blue light off of the computer screens. They know that messes with people's circadian rhythms and stuff, which is why it's not good to have those things in your bedroom. I think they're usually like 3 to 5 feet or something from where you're trying to sleep.
Uh-huh.
We've got cats in here making very strange sick cat noises.
She's having a little coughing fit.
And so, it stands to reason that somebody needs to ask the questions. What other effects are we not taking into consideration?
Right.
Because she had warnings for people who fly,
mm-hmm.
because up in the atmosphere, there was an increase during a solar storm. There's an increased radiation exposure risk. Yeah.
That's something I didn't think about.
Yeah.
Damn.
All kinds of things, because our universe is remarkably intricate. And while someone would discount how anything would affect a human, any part of a human, is beyond me. So, did I notice increased strange behavior in people? And this wasn't confirmation bias. Now, it may have had nothing to do with the solar storm. It very well may have had to do with shopping this time of year, which I loathe. If I could hibernate from November 1st until about mid-February, I'd be okay with that.
Right. Just let us be inside for the rest of, just for the whole span of winter.
I mean, I've already got like a hoodie fuzzy thing that I wear that I look like a big black mama bear.
Yeah, and I'm regretting not letting you get me one of them.
Well, you should have told me today. I'd have picked you up one.
You know,
could have
I
been the
should've.
baby bear.
Yeah.
We have black bears in this. We love the black bears. We see them occasionally, but not that often. But no, you don't mess with the mama bear ever.
What other colors did they have?
In the bears or in the robes?
In the robes.
They had several, but we'll have to. You can look on Walmart, the Wall of Mart online after a while.
Okay.
They might have varieties that were not available in the store. But it seemed like every time that I had the intention of going and looking for an item, I literally had people that would speed up, pass me, and stand right where I needed to be.
Right there. Right in the way.
It's like I was looking for oil for an oil change, and there was
Run their ass over.
There was a collection of people that were standing in the aisle, and I was there for 10, 15 minutes. They knew I was waiting. And they're like, oh, we're sorry. But they kept talking, and they didn't move.
Play bumper cars.
And
bumper carts.
What was worse was where they were standing, I thought was the motor oil. Oh, hell no, it was the antifreeze. So that was my mistake. I was in the wrong damn aisle, and it was just like, and we don't even want to talk about me trying to find an oil filter, because I'm like, this is just binary code. I don't understand this. I'm out of my element.
Not a car person.
No, not in that respect. I turn the key in it, and it goes.
I don't know what goes in those cars.
The lady at the cat food aisle. Oh, my God.
What'd she do?
I don't know if she was a crackhead.
Oh, that
really
lady.
Don't. She was an older lady, and it's like she had some phlebitis going on severely, and there's like some sores on her, and I'm like, ugh. I mean, I have empathy, but I also have enough sense that if somebody's gotten, no, I don't want to get up in that space. But she stood there, and she knew she had, run up there where I was heading. I was walking there. So I got out without an assault charge. And I was blessed in the fact that there was a cashier that we know. Over the years, she's got to know us, enough to where we can talk and chat with her and laugh. And so she had told me that she was getting ready to open a lane. And I was putting my buggy just there, and this guy cut me off in the checkout aisle.
If I was the cashier, I would have been like, no. Go to the back of the line. You cut her.
Well,
you cut her off.
And I told her, I said, I said, y'all need combat pay. There is no way that I could do this job. She's been there for years. And has a very mellow personality. She appreciates kids and, our warped sense of humor. She has a very dark sense of humor also. She has to. She works at Walmart. She's seen things that we can't even imagine.
They're dead inside. Seriously.
She's not. We like her.
You work in Walmart for about 2 years, and then it just kills every ounce of joy in you.
It's the music. I think it's mind control. I've always
It's
said
the
that they've got some kind of
floors.
mind control.
It's those gray floors. It's the fact that you can't talk to anyone.
They talk to each other. Seriously, they did interact with each other, and she certainly was interacting with me. She interacts with us every time we go in there.
And the customers are just on top of that.
God. Yeah, the customers.
And then management doesn't want to do anything but kiss up to the customers.
That's what they do. That's what their part of their job description is.
You know, as a society, we do have a responsibility to police each other in a way, hold each other accountable.
That's the problem right now. Nobody wants to be held accountable for their bad behavior. They want to make an excuse for their bad behavior.
Yep. Too bad.
So
too bad.
It just and that was just like when we finally got home, had enough time to change, get Kitty to the vet, and the people at where we take him to the vet, our usual vets, they're such great people.
They really are.
And they know us at this point. I'm Kyle. I don't even have to tell them who I am. They recognize my voice.
Mm-hmm. You're basically friends with them.
Well, yeah. And that we can laugh because when Kid and I go any place, it's like dinner and a show. It really is.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the Leo thing.
And that's all right. They like us.
Yeah, because if we go in with joy and laughter, and even if we're bawdy or, because some of these people I can have some really off-color humor with. Mm-hmm. Not horribly. Yeah. But I lived. My soul was not trapped in Walmart today. And I'm grateful.
You've not become one of the Walmartians.
No, I don't want to be a Walmartian. And that was just like, for a kid, I had considered going someplace else after his doctor appointment in the morning. And I thought, solar storm, survive the day, let's not push it. So our plan is take him and then come back and let the solar storm do what it does.
Mm-hmm. You had to stop by the Food of City.
Yeah, we did stop by the Food of City today too, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. I made it through there. Yeah, I made it through there also. There was people doing it also in there.
Really?
Even in the sports drink aisle, I was going through there. I 4 bottles. That's all I needed was 4 bottles because that's all I could fucking afford. And dude, on his cell phone, standing right there. And I'm like, I understand if you need to make a call, if you need to pull to the side. Pull to the side, especially if you see somebody that has this very intent look. I was on my side of the aisle. I did. I didn't, So, we have antibiotics for the cats. The week is almost over.
We got tomorrow to go through. Mm-hmm. We got our Friday.
Mm-hmm. And then we'll have the weekend. And I can play with the AI program. I found out that I had more options that I actually could scroll down in that one section. And I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
So I was excited.
You were pumped about that.
I was. I may have to go ahead and gift myself a subscription to that.
Mm-hmm.
Just because it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, final thoughts on the fact that your mama... Did you ever sit in the car and you wonder if I'm going to come back or not?
Did you live? Did you live?
And others lived also because I let them.
Nah, you made it back. That's all that matters.
Like I said, I wonder sometimes if it ever crossed your mind, that's the police. I hope it's not Mama.
Is today the day? Is today the day?
Because it could happen. It could happen, and I know that, and I'm aware of that, and I try to.
She's either fallen out or she punched someone in the face. I don't know which one I would prefer.
Enough. She had enough.
She had it and shoved their boot so far up their ass, they're coughing up rubber for the next 5 weeks.
Well, that's the reason I do wear the combat boots in the store.
So you could shove them up further?
Well, that too, but
give them that good kick.
So that somebody does not run over my feet with a buggy, because that is a anger trigger. I don't understand it.
Yeah, what's up with that?
But that is an anger trigger for me that I would, that you sort of black out.
Uh-huh.
And so I try to avoid any of these things. I do. So that was your final thoughts?
Yeah.
We lived.
Mm-hmm.
If you've had experiences with the paranormal, the supernatural, encounters with UFOs, aliens, cryptids.
She's got her head stuck up
Mart,
in this weird way.
If you too have had a house full of kitties with colds,
diseased
you can comment. You can send us an email, cupofcoffeewithscream@gmail.com.
Oh, please help us.
If you would like to comment about some of the things that you have heard of the solar storms and contribute, if you know ways to prevent or avert some of the effects of the solar storms, that would be wonderful.
Yeah, that really would be.
Yeah.
Please help.
Yeah.
If you like this video, don't forget to like, share, comment, and most of all, subscribe and click that notification button for daily notifications of our daily uploads. Thank you all and have a good.
I wonder if increasing magnesium would help during that, because magnesium helps calm the nervous system.
Maybe. Epsom salts.
Yeah.
Just pour a shit ton in there and
just sit and soak.
Yeah.
With a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Have some candles lit. Just soak.
It would be nice.
With some good music. Just have a relaxing bath.
Yeah. That would be great. I don't even remember how to relax. But anyway, is 5-Finger Death Punch music relaxing?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Oh. No Marilyn Manson.
Fuck no. He is the opposite of relax. Now, I showed you some good, like,
some of the relaxing stuff. I'm trying to go to sleep. It's good, but some of the other relaxing music, it irritates me and it agitates me and it makes it worse. It
pisses you off.
It does. It pisses me off. So I'm like, it's relaxing. It's like, God, it's killing me. So anyhow,
chaos. You are the class chaos.
Maybe.
Your class would be chaos, and I don't know if you'd be the good chaos, but I don't know. Chaos is just chaos.
It depends on what comes after the chaos.
I think I'm talking Dungeons and Dragons here. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. It's game references.
Okay, I don't know. I
don't do that shit. I don't do board games or
back in the day,
bullshit.
It was the origins of Dungeons and Dragons, and I'm like, no, that was not my scene at the time, honey. Not my scene.
Give me a Dreamcast.
And it's okay.
Give me a Dreamcast. Give me an N64, PS2. Hell, I'll take Steam games. Give me The Sims.
You have games.
That's what I'm saying. I'm literally naming off the shit that I got.
Okay. Anyhow, that's where he's going off on a tangent. See how that's the solar storm right there. No, that's just ADHD. You all are very loved, and Lord willing, we'll see you on the next cut. Bye.